Are we on? Okay. Oh, listen, we're a little bit early today.
Sure we
No,
are.
wait a minute. Now, I was going to say this because I had forgotten to in all the videos since Friday. Hey, everybody on YouTube. Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. Well, you know, we're doing it on YouTube, but people watch it from Facebook and all that stuff too, don't they? Just from YouTube.
It's YouTube. We share it.
We share it. Okay. Anyway, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. It's about ish o'clock, 2-ish. We've been trying to get on here since 10 or something like that. Anyway, so we're just not ready to go live again yet. Scott put a router in the wood shop to kind of help with that. So we're going to test that out probably the end of this week, maybe the first of next week. So we're going to try to get all that going. We're still using Alyssa's phone today, so we're trying to just get by. We're trying to get where we need to go. But welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, 2020. Oh, listen, 2020. Nobody even wants to know what year it is. It's been so bad. Want to show you really quick because I made some notes and everything about. I read everybody's comments on the videos and stuff. I don't always respond to them or something like that because I'll go home, lay in the bed, look at the comments and read them and then just make some notes. But we just realized Albert is here. Okay, remember, see there's Albert. There's Albert. We're so sad, I mean unbelievably sad about the video that we did last week that Randy and I went over to him and Stacy's house and had the little girl Zoe and had Braden there and stuff. What a great interview, but you can't hear it. Nobody knows what they're saying. So like I went ahead and posted the video just so you can see it, just so the homeowner would see it because we did a whole walkthrough on her house, inside, outside. But I'm just so sad. If you all know any way that sound can be retrieved, give us some kind of idea or something. I have the video. It was the very first of it, no sound. Then there was sound, and then there was no sound. I don't know. So maybe there's some hope. I don't know. We're not holding our breaths. But if you have any idea, just let us know. But I want to show these houses really quick. I thought these were leaving, but they're not. So since I know this one's not leaving, we're not going to run at it. We're going to stay here in the shade a little bit because it is hot again. I know I keep complaining about that, but me and Alyssa, we're hot, okay? One of the things that I wanted to bring up is that Patsy from West Virginia, the postcard game that we did the other day. Patsy from West Virginia. I meant to get it and show it or whatever. We did the postcard game completely wrong. It wasn't live. We didn't call you. We lost 12 or 13 of your postcards. I mean, go figure. Oh, and a lady told us where they was at. Hold on, come on. There was a lady who left a comment, and I forgot to write that down. She said we left them over here somewhere. So let's go see if we know because I didn't look over here the other day. Did you? We left them on oh God, Alyssa, I don't know about all this. Oh wow, look at all these things they do. So let's look really quick. What? Look, there's Landon. Hey, honey. You seen any postcards? We lost a whole stack of them. Yeah, we laid them down. Me and Randy did last week. We lost them. I mean, you know they're gone. Oh, look, there's one of them water jugs. Listen, English Mountain does our water, and they do it. What? Where did this come from?
That's the same, man. I don't know. Anyway.
All right, we're going to do something here. Anyway, English Mountain came the other day, and there was probably about 15 jugs that they're missing. We were only able to produce 3. I found one over getting ready to be thrown away in the trash. Now look here. There's one. Here's one. Oh. No. Okay, we're going to fix that. All right, so I don't see any postcards. But she had told me if we're looking in the wrong spot, she said it was over here. We laid them down, and then I don't know what happened. Because listen, I know the guys, if they found them, they would have brought them to the office. So I don't know what's happened to them. Anyway, so we're gonna, here in a little bit, we're gonna show you Albert's house. right here. This is the one that he has had at his house. We'll find out what size. I can't remember. Oh my goodness, who was Albert building? I just wrote that down. Buchanan. He is building Buchanan. Farley and them is building Axum. And there was another one. And this one, Molten. Apparently, I don't know anything. I mean, I'm like, here I thought I had some answers. Here I've got 0 answers. Okay. But anyway, Patsy from West Virginia has still not contacted us. So if you're watching YouTube, get a hold of us. We can send you a little something. We pulled out your card and we had to recreate it and everything. Okay, moving on. It's blah, 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 which kind of goes into my whole, I'm going to do a Taylor Swift. I told you the other day. Taylor Swift of tiny homes. And listen, this one's not too bad. This one don't bother me that much. I'm not going to say her name because she said please. She's very nice about it, okay? She said, please stick to showing the homes. Listen, I get you, girl. I 100% understand what you're saying. But what's so funny is she posted it yesterday when we showed 11 houses. I mean, come on. You can't post it on the day that we showed 11 houses, okay? We showed tiny homes yesterday, so we're not mad at her. We're good with her. Actually, if you want to, send in the info, send in your address and information. I'll send you a t-shirt. Because you know what? She said please. So see if there's a way to complain, okay? She said please. I thought that was who she is. So send it. I'll send you a t-shirt. If you don't want one, that's fine. Okay. Moving on. Yes, I did cut my hair. I went yesterday. Forgot about it. I had a hair appointment. Had to leave, go get my hair done and come back. So and forgot about it. See, I cut my hair, it's burning up. It still may go a little bit shorter. I'm hot. So everybody was asking about, get Yump over there. We never get Yump. Everybody, that's Yump right there. He never, ever, never, ever will get on film. Look at him. Guy's nice green shirt on there. He never, look at the guys. There's Tom and Yump. I mean, there's both of them. Look, no, and there they go. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you who can run off men. Me and Alyssa. Men do not want to be around me and Alyssa. Wonder why. Maybe because we record and video everything. We're like TMZ over here. We're the TMZ of tiny houses. That's Alyssa right there. Okay, so anyway, so that's Yump. Yump is his real, he probably don't want his real name told, but I won't tell his real name. But anyway, that is Yump. Randy has known Yump for years and years. He helped him. He did all the excavating for Brothers Cove, and now Randy has called him to do the excavating over here at Incredible Tiny Homes. It's really kind of full circle. Yump's great. I've known him for 20 years, so Randy's known him even longer than that. So that's them. The other thing that I wanted to bring up was that Holly Slaughter made a good point. Those were elderberries over there, and I drove. Had to go to the post office in White Pine today and all this stuff. And, Lord, I mean,
it's Kevin.
Is it Kevin? Kevin! Anyway, so went to the post office today over there. Anyway, there's elderberries everywhere on the side of the roads. Elderberry bushes and everything. Holly Slaughter said you can put a net over them so the birds won't get the berries. That's a great idea. So I might do that at my house and over here. So I'm going to go check those out here in a little bit and see if there's berries on it, if they're green, whatever they are. But it's coming up close. They're getting ready to be ripe. I am going to post, I have not done it yet, the 10 by 18 DeLeo house is probably leaving today or tomorrow. It's the midnight blue house, and I'm going to post all the pictures. I took a ton of pictures of it. That beautiful shower. Will is amazing. I told him I'd love to have, which I have a 1970s light blue shower, okay, in my house. My house was built in 1976. My papa built it. And they ain't been much done since, except for Randy, what work Randy did. But it's still a light blue bathtub. But I would love to have something done sometime. It's not a priority. My house is basically a dog house. I've got 4 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 kids that's still there. So anyway, grown kids. Okay, so moving on from that. Somebody had said, Amanda, why don't you learn to swim? I did. And I failed. I went to the Red Cross. 100% could not swim. I failed. It took me 2 weeks to float. You know how they give you that board? It took me 2 weeks to float. Then, now that was as I was a teenager, right? So I couldn't swim then. So then as an adult, after I met Randy, I was 31, he was 41. We're 10 years apart. He tried to teach me to swim. No go. No go. And then after that, I took private lessons for about 2 weeks. No. I'm afraid of water. I don't know why. My parents growing up, we wasn't allowed to get on a boat, wasn't allowed to go to the lake, wasn't allowed to do anything, so I'm terrified of water. So anyway, if you're wanting to kill me, that's, there you go, threaten me with water. Well, speaking of drowning, and Alyssa wasn't going to say this, we were talking about something this morning, and it was so funny. The time that she said it, I took a sip of my diet green tea, it went up my nose. I literally almost sitting in my office chair inside the office this morning. I mean, it went everywhere, and I'm like, and I was like gasping for air and everything, and all I did was take a big swig. And what was weird, it wasn't a sip, it was a big swig I took, and she said what she said, and I sucked in and blew it out, and it went all over my papers, and I'm like, so I don't even have to get near the lake to drown. My parents was right on that. I always called them a liar about it. Well, now it was proven true this morning. Swear to God, it was everywhere, wasn't it? Yeah. I couldn't breathe. It was disgusting. Okay, so there's that. Hasso's house. She's building 2 houses, and she said we missed her house in the shop yesterday. But I'm pretty sure that's the house that the guys were working in. Is that what it was? Yeah, and they're working in there today. So we're going to try. We'll get probably not today, but we'll try to get that either tomorrow or okay. Let's go ahead and do Buchanan's house. Well, let me see what else I got on here, because I'm going to tell this too in a minute. Another thing, I was going to ask Rob this in the wood shop, okay? Melcore, I guess that's the name on YouTube, that they said they hit their head a lot. And I was going to ask Rob, is there any reason to have sharp edges on anything? Should we do everything soft edges? Does it take a long time? Is it something that the customers have to request? I really don't know that, but we do still have some that's just sharp edges. So I'm glad you brought that up, because I want to ask Rob and see what we want to do, or ask Randy what we want to do about that. We might want to do all of them soft. I don't know why we'd have something that sticks out like that. Let me see. Oh, Diana Perez said she had COVID. God bless you, honey. She said it was the worst day of her son had it, and then I guess she got sick from it. I think they're recouped from it, but prayers to them if she's still dealing with stuff. So, and I know a lot of you other guys have had it too. There's a lot of people that's had COVID now. We've got, I'll tell that in a minute. All right, so I'm going to leave my paper so you all see. I'm going to leave my paper. Okay, Alyssa's going to take it. We don't need to leave nothing laying around because we'll forget it. So let's go over here. Right here, we're going to go look into Buchanan's house right now. Then we're going to look into Axum's house right here. These are 2 of the partnerships right here. And then we've got another one that started over here that's just here at the shop, but not a partnership. So let's get going over there. Look, Alyssa, watch this. Ugh. Okay, so you'll remember from our silent film that we had last week. We're so brokenhearted about it. But this is Buchanan's house that we had just walked in over at Albert's house. He's one of the partnerships that he's working at his house. There's a little girl, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. I want to say hi to Zoe. She is a doll. She gave him a fit bringing the house over. She didn't cry. She got mad. So I know they're from Florida, but that's a little Tennessee girl right there. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and show Buchanan's. This is the outside of it. And we've showed this before. And I don't know who's staining, if it's going to be stained. I don't know if it's something that, sometimes it's up to the builder. Randy said it's almost like a one-stop shop, like if they want to take on the extra amenities to do, that's normally maybe subbed out to a painter or some other things like that, or even the wood shop. I think that some of the builders if they have the capability of building cabinets and and shelving and stairs and stuff like that. It may be sofas or whatever. It may be their choice to be able to do that on their home. They could take it from start to finish, the 100% wrapped up, you know, put a bow on it and it's done, right? Okay, so let's show this. I don't know if we want to go that way. Can you walk through? Oh, I don't know, be careful. Just be careful, because I slid on this slime the other day. Okay. Here is, we're going to take just a peek in there. You want me to go in there and peek? Yeah, take it. All right.
Next.
Let's go here and show just a little bit. They are going to, he's doing the electrical. Oh, wow. Jeff is doing the electrical in here.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. And Albert has brought it back to the shop. You ain't gonna bother me. You go ahead and do whatever you gotta do. He's putting in the electrical, and then they're gonna spray foam. So he's brought it over here. So far, we're doing the spray foam here. The partnership in Kentucky with the Amish, they have found, I think they found somebody to spray foam, right? Okay, so they found a company to spray foam. So they're not going to be bringing their houses back here to the shop to spray foam, which is awesome, which is going to have to be, you know, for places like, you know, we've got the Oregon guys here, we've got the guys from Idaho, things like that. They're going to have to find somebody, a company that spray foams and come and sub that out. So that's one thing that, you know, the guys are close enough. Albert's close enough here. Zach's close enough. Kevin. All of those, they're close enough to steal, you know, an Albert to bring it back to get it spray foamed right now, okay? But the others are not going to be that close. I mean, Kentucky, it's 4 hours to get there. You know, 4 hours. It's just too much. It's not cost efficient. It's just not going to make any sense. But anyway, so Jeff's in there, and they've done, of course, the plumbing was already done, but he's finishing up the electrical, and then spray foam Jesse. Somebody called him Bruce. Did you see that on there? Somebody called him Bruce, and it's very funny. But spray foam Jesse, he will be in here. He'll spray foam it, and then Albert said once it's spray foamed, Albert's going to come back, pick it up, take it back to his house, and Alyssa and I will pop over there, and we'll hopefully get to see the little girl again, get to see Zoe, and we'll do a whole little interview again, get to see his wife Stacy and stuff like that. But so this is Buchanan. What was her size? Let me see. Oh, 8 by 22. 8 by 22 Buchanan right here, okay? Now, let's go ahead and go to our other partnership. This is with Farley, and this is Axum, I believe. And this may just be an 8 by 16. It's a Freedom. Is it 18? What is it? Well, I can't tell. It had 8 by 16. It looks like maybe it's an 8 by 16 Freedom. It could be an 18, so just don't be upset if it's an 18. We don't know. But it kind of looked like it. Okay. So they have brought their house back to be spray foamed as well, okay? It's got the blue. I think that's the Hawaiian blue metal. I believe so. Oh, it's ready. They've got it. Well, you can see all that. Look at all the wires and everything. Jeff's already been in here. Well, you know what? I don't know if Jeff wired this or did Farley and them wire this. Because I know they come to learn about the plumbing and everything like that. Let me show this over here so you can see all that. Right there's the plumbing, and it's a Freedom. There's your dormer up there. There's the egress window. So this is what they've been working on. And they've had it up at their house. And they're a ways away. It takes a good hour, a little over an hour or something to get to their house. So they're just a little dab away. But they brought it back. They've already got it wired and everything. So they brought it back to get it spray foam. So spray foam Jesse, he's always busy. And when he's not spray foaming, we had talked about this before. I think whenever Randy was here, But there is so much to those guns, those spray foam guns and stuff like that. They have to be broke down, they have to be cleaned. It takes hours to do that, and they're very, very expensive. So Jesse's done it for a long time. He's very versed in it. He's the only one who used to be, it was over at Inca, I think, Alyssa. The guys would take turns and do it. And then it got to be, you really have to do it a lot. I mean, to get the, the craft of it down. You know what I'm saying? Just that little dab that I spray foamed, it's hot. You would have to wear a whole suit. The gun actually gets hot. The chemicals, when they come together, create a reaction, and they get hot. So, and then you got to know how much to do, and you can't miss any of the cracks. So it just made sense to assign one person to do that. That's his job. It's for him to take care of all the spray foam needs, getting all the stuff, the materials, the stuff for the guns, everything. So that's Jesse. So that's pretty much job security, don't you think? That's pretty much. Okay. Hey, Jacob. Oh, going good. Okay, so now let's show this one. This just started up. This is one of Molten. She's got 2 houses, and this is one of hers. And I wonder, are they both the same size?
Both the same.
This one's an 8x18. It may not be, so I don't know.
I think they're both the same size. One just has
One has a regular dormer,
and one has a salt box.
and the salt box. Everybody loved that salt box, and I did too. That salt box is where it had the flat on the back. That was really cute. Seems like that was Workman's house. Was that somebody's like that, wouldn't it? It's already gone, but the salt box was very, very popular, right? Okay, so this is Molten's. You can see they just started it not long ago. It's just being framed up. And this was it. What did I say? It's 8x18, and she's going to do 2 of them. You can already see that she's got the big window right there, and they're just basically just framing it up, getting it all together. So they'll do the plumbing, the wiring, spray foam it, just gets it going. Love this house. I don't know what's going on. This is one of the things I was going to talk about next. God, I love this house. Look at this thing. Look how huge it is in there. That's the other thing I was going to talk about. Look at the contrast with the whitewash walls in there. So pretty. They've got just a ton of room in there. Big house. It is a 10 foot wide. What is it?
28.
10 by 28. Good Lord, that's a house. Are they living in it, or do we know what they're doing with it?
I think they're
If
supposed to be
they're,
living in it.
man, I mean, that's just a lot. That's awesome. But they got the big, huge loft. They got the dormer. Just that whitewash looks so good in there, and the contrast with the floors. They've got the wood floors. They just kept them natural. You can see they're just probably polyed. And then have the dark barn wood, and then you have the different color of the cabinet and the ladder and everything. They got plenty of closets and everything. That's the one that has the shower that has the seat in it too. So, God, that's really pretty. Okay, now that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Okay, so let's find us some shade. We're going to be shade hunting. Oh, we can get in the car, Alyssa. Let's do that. Okay. There's all them shake shingles there. Okay. Because it's super hot. I mean, it's... Oh! I sat on my... Wait a minute. I sat on my thing.
Are you still green?
Oh, God, I hope so. Listen, all we do is pray for green now, right? You know what? I watched one of the videos, and you cannot tell that it's this hot. It is hot. It is so hot. Oh, and then let me just cram us back, our sweaty bodies back into a little tiny smart car. How about that? Okay. All right, we're green. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, and I might want to drive here in a little bit too, to show. I gotta stick it somewhere. Put that thing back wherever it came from. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, I have got a list right here of everybody that, we went into the shop yesterday and showed 11 houses, right? That was everything that was on the floor. Well, we showed, there's 10 houses on the floor, and then we showed the DeLeos, the midnight blue, right? Because it's about to leave. what are all these other houses? You know what I'm saying? You know, and people are thinking, well, wait a minute, where's my house out? They started my house, where's it at? Okay, well, here it is. It's on this list, okay? So we've got 8x16 DeLeo, 8x16 Cedino, and I have Amber printed this out for me. It's a little printout. It's from the build list, the build schedule that they have, and they've got the customer's name, like there's Cedino. It's got on there the few things that's left to finish their home, right? So some of them just need, like, one needs a range put in it. We're waiting for the range to come in. One of them needs caulking and something else. Cooktop, one needs a toilet, lights, or something like that. So there's different reasons, different things. Floors need cleaned. I mean, the house is done. The floors need cleaned. It's one of those. I think that it's staying here. So it's like, you know, once we get, it's done, but it's not of like, we got to go clean the floors today, and it's, you know, it's a 911 emergency. The priority definitely is to get these houses all going, get them started, get out as many as we can. And the ones that are going into the forest, they will be done, but when you can get a house out to get it, like, you know, we've got it over there. If it's sitting at the beach waiting for a few things to be done, John and Matt, hey, I got to pick, you know, we're scheduled a delivery, get this one. That one's gone, that one's gone, that one's gone, okay? Because, and this is coming up within the next 2 weeks. Yump was sitting here, or standing over here talking to Tom. So they're talking about, that's another big thing I was going to announce. We ordered gravel yesterday. Alyssa's crying about that because it's expensive. We ordered gravel. Do you have any idea what that means? We've ordered gravel. That's going to go on the roads in the forest. That's like one of the last things that we're doing. It's, well, you know, other than the mailboxes, but that's how we're trying to get that worked out too. But gravel was ordered. That's exciting. I mean, we're so excited. So the houses are going to start soon, very soon. Get over there into the forest, getting the gravel down, get the houses in there. We're going to get them set up. We're going to start doing sheds and doing decks and doing stairs and skirting and things like that, okay? It's all a process. It's not just snap your fingers and it's all done. It's a process, but we're going to get there. It is so, we are going to look back to what this community, well, this property, we can't call it community, but this property looks like. The forest, the beach, and the prairie. We're going to look back and be like, wow, we're going to be really wowed by it, okay? So let me go over these. How about you're not forgotten, okay? This is the list right here. 8x16 Cedino, 10x22 Hodges, okay? 8x16 DeFore. She's got two houses. She's actually staying here in one of her houses and her blue and white house. She's got stuff that needs done on both houses. It's a few things, and some people have more things than others. Some people have added on extra amenities, okay? And plus, some of these are going to be the partnerships too that are off property. I just want to let everybody know that the ones that we've started their build and they're still in the process. We still see you. You know how we do that? We still see you. Oh, there was company or something. Okay. So DeFore, she's got two. Was DeFore, oh my God, you know what I just remembered? I think she come to I was on the phone yesterday. I believe that was her that came and said she wanted to talk to me. Oh my God, I completely forgot about her. Oh my Lord, it's awful. All right, I'm so sorry. I'll get with you, Lisa. Isn't that terrible? I was on the phone, I just remembered that. Sycophoo's over there, that's the Mad Hatter house. Super cute. Just got a couple little things got to be done. Boyd, let's see, Sycophoo's 8x16, 8x16 Boyd, 8x16 Halsey. I think theirs was just a range or something like that. 8x20 Benjamin. Benjamin has two houses. She's got we're remodeling the 8x20 container, and she also has the 8x18 RJO, right? Charter, I don't know how to say it, the container, the 8x40. We went in there and toured it the other day, so you all seen that. Has some things, the kitchen sink, and it had a couple of the ceiling fans, and it had a few things in it to get done. 10x28 Conley, that's the green one right there, 10x28. So it's got a few things, and then it's going to be done, okay? 8x20 Marshall, poor Chuck Marshall. I have wanted to decorate his house forever. He knows I'm never going to do it. It's terrible. I just ain't got the time. But I bought a bunch of stuff to decorate it. So, but his door, we're replacing his door and a few things of his. He's going into the forest over there. That was 8x20. That was Marshall. 8x16 Riles. 8x20 Runyon. Kevin is here, so we're going to try and catch Kevin. I didn't see the house here though, so I think Kevin's just here kind of prowling around. We are going to ask Kevin when we can go over there. It should be done soon. Like he said, there was when Randy and I were over there last week, he said they literally had like a week and a half left. So we want to visit Kevin over there if he's not bringing it back before then. So we'll see what's happening, because she's excited about her house. The transformation of what it looked like to getting done, we're all very excited about that. 8x14 Davidson. Okay, 8x14, that tells you, is 14 or 14 is the smallest we've done, right? I think so. I believe it is. 8x14. 8x16 Rose. Actually, he was here yesterday. I was gone. I don't know where I was at, but I was gone, or it might have been when I was getting my hair cut, I bet. But Rose, he was here and looked at his house, and I didn't get to see him, so hope he was happy with it. It was over here on the beach. Still is. 8x16 Peterson over there. 8x20 Clemens. We ended up putting his in the back because we're running out of room here. So Clemens is on property too. Looks great. He added amenities onto his. So we're going to be putting those extra amenities and get that finished. And he is going to, I think, put his on an Airbnb is what his wife and him have come up with. Cohen, 8x20. 8x18 Griffin. I know she had a couple of things left. Seems like it was staining or caulking maybe, or something like that. Swint, 8x16. 8x40. The ITH right here, the container right here, 8x40. The boys are finishing it up. They are prepping it right now for paint. The paint that Alyssa and I picked out, okay? So we got that going. Can't wait to see that. Volunteer Spirit is a remodel, okay? We have a lady who has already, she is purchasing the Volunteer Spirit. She's waiting for the remaining of the financing on it. So an 8x24 Volunteer Spirit remodel. So we'll be doing that one. 8x28 Ponder, and that's the big gray house that we had the big auction on, right? That has the salmon looking door and everything, pinkish looking door. Big house, 8x28. And then we just looked at Buchanan over here with Albert, with the one to the far right. That was Albert's. Then the other ones that I want to mention, in Farley's, of course, that was Axum. So that was a surprise. We didn't know either one of those were going to be here today. Zach has McKernan, okay? And Zach, I seen on Facebook, has sent McKernan pictures. I actually thought she visited here. Did she visit here and she was able to see him or see her house or something? I don't know. But anyway, I'm pretty sure they've been connected. The Amish have 3 homes, okay? Jones, Stock, and Reynolds. Okay, now the thing about the Amish, with their religion, it is hard with communication with them, okay? I know it is frustrating not to see your house being built if it's here. We are trying to, I know that another thing is that Randy took the box truck, right? The one that we deliver, go to Kentucky to the Amish and everything like that. We're purchasing another box truck. Tom just showed me one this morning. We decided, hey, let's go ahead and get that one. So we're going to buy another box truck while Randy's gone. So we'll have something to travel back and forth to these partnerships to take the materials and things like that. And I know it's disappointing. You know, we try to show all the houses. We want to show as many as we can to build, but we're just not in Kentucky. It's 4 hours away. The Amish, they're great, wonderful guys. They have built a building. They're really in this. They really want to be a part of this. And they're good workers. They're really good tradesmen work. They've learned a lot. They didn't come in here knowing everything, but they've learned a lot. So we want to work with them just because they have a different type of religion and nobody is, wants to go against that. They can't just pick up the phone. They can't just take pictures. There's a certain way that they have to do things. And we respect that, but we know that that's an inconvenience for you. George! Now, I hadn't expected seeing you today. I'd already counted it out.
We're racing or not?
Oh, gosh. All right, I better not see you tomorrow. I seen him like 4 times the other day, and I said, that's my limit. I've seen you too much, Bart. He's a hoot. Anyway, but we don't want to disrespect them because, you know, they're good workers. You know, they just have certain rules that they have to go by, and we do accommodate that only because it's just the respectful thing to do. They're good guys, they're good workers. We want them to be a partnership. We know it's a hassle, but we're trying to get pictures. Randy was texting them last night, and here's the deal. I've been there a couple of times. So their house is right here. Their house, and here's their place, right? Their barn, big building that they built. Across the street is a little tiny shed that there's a cell phone in. They can't have the cell phone with them over there. It's just not how it is. They can go check messages, I believe, but they can't. Somebody sends email for them, and I don't know. It's stuff that's very foreign to me. I don't understand it, but that doesn't mean that I don't respect that. I'm just like, hey, if that's what you got to do, we'll work with you. We'll do the best we can. And going along with that, and it's going to get better. So we're going to try and get more of a communication, more of a system, and of what they can do, because they can get pictures to us. We can get updates from them, but it's just we just need to help them. We just need to work together and do it in their time or whatever they're allowed to do. Okay. In saying that, we do have our program that is called the Co-Construct. The Co-Construct started out, it's a builder's program, right? So the builder's program is set up for data entry. Amber's been entering all kinds of data, all the customers' names, everybody that we're building for, everybody that's on the build list goes in there. Their name, the status, is their trailer here, what materials have been bought, what needs to be, there's all kinds of things, prints. Have they been done? It's a huge checklist, okay? Huge checklist. So what's good about, there's pros and cons. To get it started is absolute con. It takes forever to get all that entered, especially when you have other jobs to do. If you could just sit and do that for a few weeks, yeah, you can get it done if that's your only job. It's just not your only job. So Steve started this, that's here, got the Co-Construct going. It was hours of videos they had to watch, and training videos, and like I said, the data entry and everything like that. So now we're at the point now, what it's meant for is that you, the customer, that are on this list, we can have 20 active at a time, okay? 20 customers. When you are active, that means you're on the floor being built, or you're one of the houses being built. We just bumped it up because you only get 10, and then you have to pay for more that you do. So we bumped it up to 20. What it does is that when we load pictures onto the Co-Construct, the homeowner can get on Co-Construct, and you can see what pictures we've downloaded. You can see what updates that are in there, what the status of your house is. Okay, it's gonna pay off down the line. Right now, it's a struggle, and we still have Kelly, who does a great job keeping up with everybody. She does the community, and she does the weekly updates for the builds, and she does a great job by contacting everybody, tries to keep everybody up to date, and she tries to do it once a week. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, the Co-Construct and the building. It's getting there, it's getting better, but man, to start anything is it just takes a lot of work. So, and with how Randy is, we start brand new things 10 at one time. So that's Alyssa had a reaction to that, like, oh, it is so the truth. Randy will say, this new idea, and this new idea, and this new idea. Let's do them all now. Let's do it while we're doing taxes. Oh yeah, and we're under an audit, and oh yeah, and Amanda and Alyssa got COVID, but let's start all these things, right? Randy, the only thing, I'm gonna tell you something about Randy. That's progress. He is the reason why we move forward at the pace that we move. He's the reason that we keep going. Whenever a lot of people will look and be like, no, we need to wait, blah, blah. No, you can't wait. You have to keep going. He is unbelievably brilliant at what he does. Now, does it drive us crazy? Oh my God. oh my God, to keep up with him, it's like we're doing all we can. We're doing all we can. But a quick update on him. I talked to him just a little bit ago. Him and Bryce are doing good. They're still traveling. He has contacted one of our customers up in Oregon. So he'll be up there doing some repairs up there. That some things happen during transport and everything. They're up near that way. They're almost to Oregon. And so he's going to go up there and take a look at that, what she's got going on. So she's good there. He's still taking calls. We're still asking him questions, sending him stuff to do. But for the most part, we're leaving him alone and just kind of letting them enjoy their trip and do what they got to do. I want to show the hillbilly house over here really quick again. Let's just kind of do a little quick drive through before we wrap it up. Bart wanting a race with the tow motor. Okay. See, they're getting it all, putting all the plastic on and everything, and they're getting ready to paint. It's going to be pretty. I think
I hope that color turns out.
I hope it does. I'm telling you what, it's well, cross your fingers. There's a house we looked at the other day. But over here's the hillbilly house. Now, real quick, I don't know if Randy wanted to show that. I'll wait on that because I'll wait till he says maybe we can show it or whatever. But see these houses out through here? Let me kind of back up a little bit so Lisa can see it. See these houses out here? These are the houses that I just called off the names. Now, if I missed somebody, I just didn't write it down quick enough. Or I missed it somehow. I was making sure I was still green. But there are a couple of the DeLeos that are about to leave, along with the midnight blue one. Here is the hillbilly house. Let me just kind of curve in right here. There's the hillbilly house, $57,000. We're selling that. If you are interested in the hillbilly house, just send us an email. We'll get with Randy. Randy will give you a call. He'll go over the whole thing, talk to you about it, you know, if you're interested. So if you're interested, let us know so he can call you and go over that with you, okay? Let me just kind of go through. See all these houses over here? Let me put the window down. See these houses? Some of them are going into the forest. I mean, some of them's going into the properties and some's not. Some's ready to leave, but these are some of those that have some things left to do, right? And some don't. Some are completely done, and they're just sitting there waiting to go into their spot. So, we'll go back over this way really quick. Here's some houses right here. You know, we've had homeowners that have come and they have went ahead and stained and painted their homes. Some of them are waiting until they get here. Some of them are just going to let their houses just kind of age as they go. There's Chuck's container right there that Mike and Chuck built. But some of these are completely done. So there's Cardi's house. It looks great. Look at theirs. Super cute. And let me go over here. Oh, okay. I was just going to say Matt has not picked up the DeLeo house yet, but it's leaving out, and we are going to be, I'm going to post pictures of it on Facebook, but it is ready to go. Let me turn it around here where Alyssa can see it. There we go. You got to be careful over here because there's like holes everywhere. And two, you know, let me show this too, okay? I've not shown this. We'll get out and show it really quick. And then we'll sign off. Okay, this right here, this is an 8x20 container home, okay? This is ours. This is Incredible Tiny Homes. It needs to be remodeled. We're going to fix it up. I would say, I'm not sure what Randy's plans are, but I would say it's for sale. Not sure, but it's 8x20. It does need to be remodeled. If you'll remember, this is a house, or the container, that went to California. Now, it's got some, Randy and I have talked about it before. It's got some dents. You know, it's got some hits to it. It's got some stuff to it, right? It's got some of this. It's got some of the rust looking spots or whatever on it. You know, we had talked about putting some wood on it. Of course, a different color. I don't like this color. It's not maybe in a fun beachy, maybe something, but this is not This ain't the color that I wanted. But we need to redo it. But I'm pretty sure that it's for sale. If you're interested in this, you know, we need to find out from Randy. Hey, what are we going to do to fix it up? What are we going to sell it for? What are we going to do with it? Let me see the back of it. We had one of our guys. Oh, here's the back, which I think looks cute with the bars and the way the windows and everything like that. But it might be something he's going to change. I'm not sure what he's going to change on it. I know we just got to remodel the whole thing. But it is one of the things that it is still for sale. So I wanted to show you that. If you're interested in that, I'll send you to Randy. We'll talk about it, see what we want to do and how much it's going to be, and you know, and then we'll just go from there. I think that's all that is ours, right? Isn't that the only ones? I believe so. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you that. And show you the Midnight Blue house. I didn't know if it had left yet or not. Love your comments. I do. I'm probably not going to respond to them because like I said, I'm looking in the bed and just kind of just reading them. But I do remember them, and I do go back through make some little notes and stuff on my notepad because oh, there goes Albert. I can't wait till we go back to his house. What a great interview. Great family. He's got a beautiful place. But anyway, thank you all for watching today. Me and Alyssa are, like I said, we're going to try to go back live. I don't know if we'll do it this week, but we're trying to get it all worked out. And I'm trying to get with Scott. He has tried to get me forever to get this GoPro going. So I'm going to see if maybe I can get with him this afternoon or maybe in the morning and try to get that going. So me and Alyssa, we're going to do a lot of things. We got a new router in the wood shop, so we're going to do some tests there to see if we're able to do live there. So. And two, let me know, do you like the live shows better or do you like the loaded shows, the ones that are pre-recorded? Which ones do you like? Because you can still leave comments, it's just not live comments right there. So let us know that. So thank you all for watching. We're going to bring some more stuff tomorrow. I've got some more things in mind. We kind of want to go because, see, if you can see, they're putting gravel out through there. They've got lots of stuff going on. So I don't know if we're going to be able to go over to the forest, but we might try to do that. We definitely want to try to head over to the resort. Alyssa's not been there, so maybe we will try to go to the resort tomorrow and try to find a way in. There's 2 or 3 ways in. So thank you all so much. Leave comments, like, subscribe, whatever, ring the bell, all that kind of stuff, whatever you're supposed to do. But thank you all so much for watching, and we will be back tomorrow with more information and more nonsense. Thank you. Bye.